What's happening, everybody? That's right. Back at it, 2021. Let's go. Plenty of stuff to show off and been incredibly busy. But first, so some of you, if you saw my Instagram video, which if you haven't, shame on you, go check that out. But I dropped a little teaser showing a little bit of shopping footage and yeah, basically just a little shopping footage, just my little teaser because it's just Instagram, so just a little minute. And I wanted to drop that because New Year's, January 1st and January 2nd, because I went back for a second trip, was this, one of my favorite shops, Jay's Comics in Illinois. They were having their New Year's liquidation sale, and you saw that last year where I picked up a bunch of books. I think I ended up doing a video. It probably took like 3 or 4 parts. I think two or three parts to show off all the books I picked up. So I went back and had to do a big again this year. Again, one of my favorite shops I used to go to when I lived back there. And so what it is, I'll kind of run it down a little bit and show you some of that footage now because I don't want to do show the rest of that footage again. But the gist of it is, took all the December books off the shelves and all the other books that were like just the regular release books, not like the expensive wall books and none of that, like the CGC stuff or like unknown variants and a couple other things too. But basically all the regular releases, half off, pulled out a bunch of other books, like had a bunch of boxes out on a little table, half off all that stuff, mainstream indie stuff all over. It was crazy. Plenty of people were in there having some good comic shop conversations, as you do. So that's what we're here for. So now I'm finally going to show off all these books. So here is everything I picked up. And I'm going to split this into 2 because the 2 bags are actually from day 2. So I'm going to do those separate. And then we have, yeah, just tons of cool stuff. So as I talk about with sales, great time to either fill in some holes or just check out new series, new stories, new creators, new characters, new publishers, like Marvel, DC, Image, IDW, Boom, Aftershock, Vault, Zenescope, Dynamite, even though I don't really show them off anymore. But who else out there? SourcePoint. Oh my God, I'm thinking about all the different publishers out there, and I can't even remember all of them now. ABC, AWA, like just tons of publishers out there. This is a perfect time to like delve in and check out a bunch of series. So I picked up a bunch of cool stuff. So now we get to show off I get to show off all this stuff. You get to see it all. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I don't even know. So there's parts. This is dead ass the first time I've even had a full look through these books again since I bought them. I kind of flipped through briefly just for the hell of it, but like I haven't had a full look through some of the stuff in here, so I don't even know everything that's in here. So it's going to be a bit of a surprise for all of us. All right, so we're going to start right here. Just start at the top. So here is Black Widow #1. This is the variant by Kim Jacinto, which just does fantastic cover. She did a variant for Hawkeye Freefall that was cool. I don't have it though, but I think I do want it. So I'll pick it up at some point. And yeah, so variant for Black Widow #1. And I talked about, I think actually the last haul I did before the new year was a shopping video, and I picked up some cable issues because I wanted to get the Extra Swords tie-ins, but then I figured, you know what, I'm gonna get, since I already had cable 3, and then I think 5, maybe I picked up 5 and 6. I was like, all right, let me get the other issues, just a couple, so might as well. So Jay's happened to have cable #1. So I got cable 1, and then cable 3, which I didn't mean to pick up. I was looking at, because I already had 3 coming. The variant for that one, the Days of Future Past variant, which is the main book I wanted. But I was looking at #2 because I knew I needed 1 and 2. But I was also thinking of 2, but I was looking at 3, just looking through them. And for some reason, I didn't like stop myself and say, I probably just grabbed it. I don't know, whatever I was doing, but I messed up. So I have an extra copy of #3, which I don't need. So anybody wants that, let me know. And then here is this is the variant for Champions #1. I have the Walmart 3-pack variant of that one, but I wanted another, or that cover specifically. And then Champions 2. So now I have all those. I'm current on all those, I think. I think it's only up to 3, I feel like. I feel 3 just dropped not too long ago, but I guess we'll see. All right, these next 2 books, funny story. So here is Empire Avenger, what is it? Avengers Aftermath Empire, or no wait, Empire Avengers Aftermath. I don't know. Empire Avengers Aftermath, something like that, whatever. But this is everything after, or like the epilogue to Empire, and then here is Fantastic Four Fallout. So we're gonna talk about Empire before. I was kind of jumped on late. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up. So when I was going through here, I found a couple of the variants, and then I was looking at these two books, and I was like, oh, you know what, I found Empire, like the 0 issues, and then I saw these ones, but I didn't pick them up at first. I was just kind of flipping through. I was like, oh, maybe I'll come back for them. Then when I decided to get them, I couldn't find them. So I'm flipping through the boxes, and I went around and around the boxes. Like, I probably went through each of the boxes, I made 2 or 3 rounds, and I told Jay, I'm like, I was looking for these 2 books, and I can't find them. And I was flipping, and I kept going, and I pulled them out. I was like, ugh, found them. I was like, found them, finally got them. So I should have just got them the first time, but I was like, maybe I'll get them later. And then, yeah, it just took several rounds. It was unnecessary. Here we have Star. This is the main cover for Star. It feels like it's one of the, I guess it is. This is like that big #1 always looks like the Walmart variants, because a lot of those books have that. Here's #4, because I had 1, 2, and 3. And I think #1 was the J. Scott Campbell cover, but I'm like, I'm kind of off of J. Scott Campbell, so I probably won't be ordering any more of his books. And here's the variant for #5 featuring Black Cats. So this must have dropped. I wonder if this dropped right. No, because their series is already gone. So I don't know. Because I know a lot of times, like, maybe Black Cat. I know Spider-Man and Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, all had variants in other people's books right when their series was starting. But I don't think, because I'm pretty sure Black Cat series is already gone. So I don't know how that worked. And J Comics has a huge selection of Marvel's True Believers issues. So I grabbed a chunk of those. I am a big fan of those, as well as the facsimile editions. I think there's just a dope idea, especially the facsimile editions of the True Believers ones. I think are fantastic too, because they're $1. So you just kind of get, oh, hey, these magnificent issues in Marvel's history. Well, DC has them, Image has them too. Like cheap dollar issues, like, hey, come check out this story, like something big in like Marvel history. So I grabbed a chunk of those to add to my collection. I want some more. I picked, actually, you know what, last year at the New Year's sale, I picked up a bunch of the facsimile editions. I didn't see some of those around, so I don't know if they just didn't have any, because I feel like it's been a while since some of those got reprinted though. So, but we're just gonna kind of go through them again. I picked up probably one of most of what they had. I skipped a couple. I was like, I don't really care about those characters. But here we have, this one's supposed to be Marvel's. This one's actually different though. This one says Marvel's Greatest Creators. Doug Marshall and Larry Hama. That's Iron Fist, and it says Colleen Wing at the top. Now some of these are kind of geared towards specific characters, and some of them do say that, but some of them I have no idea. But here is Fantastic Four by John Byrne. Black Widow, Amazing Adventures. So Amazing Adventures, Inhumans, and Black Widow. Guess that's supposed to highlight her. Here is Annihilation, who I do like. I should reread Annihilation. That was pretty good. Annihilation, Annihilus in the Negative Zone. Annihilus Revealed. No, wait, is this supposed to be a reprint of? No. This is Fantastic Four 140. Huh. All right, and then here is, got the Molecule Man, Fantastic Four there. And Marvel Knights, Iron Fist, Marvel Knights, Luke Cage, and the Fantastic Four. Let's see, got a lot of Marvel Knights are Heroes for Hire action. Here is Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. And then Marvel Knights Power Man takes on the martial arts might of Iron Fist. And the criminally insane Bullseye. So this should be Daredevil 131. Is that his first appearance? Or was it 129? What am I thinking of? Yeah, 131. Double D. Plus, they started a new job for Matt Murdock. Yeah, Hornhead, I killed that creep. Just like I'm gonna kill you. You see, Bullseye never misses. He's got the drop on me, and there's no way I can save myself. Sure there is. You're Daredevil, goddammit. And this one's cool. The criminally insane Bushman. Got some Moon Knight action there. And I had to get this one. I'm definitely gonna get the X-Men ones. Enter the man called Havoc. It's this. Wait, I remember what that be. Yeah, 58. And True Believers #1, Soul Sword, Uncanny X-Men. Welcome to the X-Men Rogue. Hope you survive the experience. Spoiler alert, she does. And Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost, save us from the Knights of Hellfire. Love that cover there. And then some of the ones that kind of tie into characters involved with King in Black. So that's what some of the recent ones were. So here is King in Black Beta Ray Bill. So Thor 337, which is a key I want some points, someday. Maybe I'll get it this year. Who knows? We'll see. And my man Dane Whitman, Black Knight, who's at least set up to have a good beginning of 2021. So hoping to see more of him this year because he's going to be involved in King in Black. He's going to have a one shot. Then he's going to have a mini series, kind of, I don't know if it's spinning out of that, but just kind of following that up. So if you like Black Knight, Dane Whitman, as I do, you're going to be in for some good stuff. So, and then here is Black Panther, because there is what is it? I think it's just King in Black Wakanda, though. I don't think it's King in Black Panther. But there is, what is it? I forgot what it is. I know there's I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of. I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments below. There's something King in Black is going to be. I don't know if it is just like King in Black Wakanda or King in Black Panther. But there is something, either one shot or mini. I don't know. And then Valkyrie, because Return of the Valkyries. King in Black Return of the Valkyries. So it has like Brunhilde, Jane Foster. Who else? Oh, wait. There's another one. There's two other ones. There's like four of them. And then one's supposed to be like this mysterious one that's like has always been around, but I guess has been like preoccupied somewhere else or something like that. I was like, oh, like there was this other one somewhere else doing something, who knows what. And then here is Dark Knight's Death Metal #2, because I had to get this one. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to because I am picking up the Arjun variants for most of them. But #2 is the Harley Quinn one, and you already know my feelings on Harley Quinn. Plus, it's sold out, so I figured I have 1, 3, and 4, and 5. So I figured, you know what, I'll get 2, and I picked up 6, and then 7 just dropped last week, so I'll get that. And here is Batman Joker Warzone #1. This is the variants. I really wanted this one just because I saw the cover and I saw Cassandra Cain, Cass Cain, and my girl Stephanie Brown, aka Batgirl and Spoiler. So I figured, you know what, they're in the book together. Gotta get that because I just absolutely adore them. I was talking about Steph Brown's Batgirl run, which was fantastic. So had to do that. Here is the Olivier Coipel variant for Justice League 32. A lot of times with sales, either with like half off sales or like the filler bag sales I go to, I will pick up like duplicates of variants that I like a lot because I want to have extra issues in a rotation to frame whenever I get to that. So, and then so working on some Justice League Dark. Here is the variant for 18. So I'm still missing a handful of issues from this run. Here is the Clayton Crane variant for 21. And a variant for 23. And the annual #1 Justice League Dark. Swamp Thing Exiled. Oh, you know what? I did go through these again because I think I actually, because this was from the first day, and I think that night I went through and I added so I organized everything so I could add it into my collection on League of Comic Geeks, so I won't have to worry about picking up duplicates. So that's fine. They are all in order, organized the way I would anyway. All right, so moving on. Here is Freed from the Claws of Talon, Nightwing 68. it was cool to find a bunch of Nightwing issues. I was hoping to find more, but I was happy to come away with what I did. Court adjourned, Nightwing 69. And they were actually, at some point, they started going through like the sub boxes for like people who hadn't picked up their books in a while. So they were putting some books back on the shelf. So that's how I was actually able to score a few Nightwing issues. There's 70. And oh my gosh, what do I keep hitting here? Oh yeah. I was like, what do I keep hitting in this damn box? Here's this coaster, promo coaster for Reckless, Image Comics, Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. You go there. Nightwing 71. Journey to Joker War. Here comes the punchline. Nightwing 72. Joker War Collateral Damage. One Big Happy Family. 73. I don't think they know what the idea of happy or the definition of happiness. I feel like that's wrong. Looks like the boy Blunder really fell for my plan. Ha 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 ha. What is this? Nightwing 74. And then annual number, oh my gosh. Annual number 3. And here's another, oh yes, a couple more duplicates. This is another, is this, yeah. Olivier Coipel, Wonder Woman 757. And the next one should come as no surprise, but just absolutely had to get this one. I had several there. Joshua Middleton, and probably one of my favorite covers of 2020. His variant for Wonder Woman 766, and just absolutely gorgeous piece of art here. Just outdid himself. Like, I have 3 copies of this now. I might have 4. I think I might have picked up another one on day 2, but we'll see. And over to Image Comics, Jeff Lemire, Dustin Nguyen, who I absolutely love. Ascender, number 5. Here I catch up with this one. It's number 6. I do have the first 2 issues around the time that they dropped. And I like Descender. I haven't finished reading it, but what I have read of it, I do like it. So I'll pick up the rest of those, whatever I'm missing, and then all of Ascender, which I feel like they're, I don't know, maybe issue 15 or 16, give or take. I could be wrong, who knows. And then going to Firepower. So here's Firepower number 1. I do have the free comic book day issue, and this one apparently just has everything from the free comic day issue, but some additional materials, so like some extra pages, I think. Not sure. I also need the prequel trade too. And then there's number 2. But this one's cool though. So 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7 just dropped too. I don't know. I have to look through day 2 because it might have dropped. If it did drop before New Year's, then I picked it up. If it didn't, or if it came after New Year's, then I didn't. So I will need to pick that up if it hasn't. And here is some Image First. Speaking of dollar issues, here is Ice Cream Man. I keep hearing about this one. I don't know what the hell it's about. If it's just an Ice Cream Man, I'm going to be thoroughly confused, but there has to be more to it. I honestly, I've never looked it up. I don't know anything about it. I think I looked it up like once, but I don't remember the synopsis. So I figured, you know what, let me check it out. It's $1. And some more Robert Kirkman, Lorenzo De Felici. Image First, Oblivion Song number 1. That's not the last of Oblivion Song in my New Year's liquidation sale haul. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And here's another series that I'm full on board now. Philadelphia. There's this, I think it's J League. Is it J League cover? I think so. Yes, but I just read the trade for this, well, a couple weeks ago. And the first, like, volume 1, and I was absolutely digging it. So I said, you know what? Picking up Philadelphia. I think I talked about this in my last haul of 2020. So kind of repeating that one. Philadelphia number 8. So I'm going around to pick up some of those issues. And I do have some coming. I think I have another, at least maybe the first 2 issues coming in from mycomicshop.com. So you'll see those soon. Here's number 9. And then some of the other series that the next 2 series are some that I wanted to check out. I was like, all right, you know what? Sale, half off. let me check out some other series. So, saw this one, and I did look it up to get an idea of what the hell it was about briefly, but I was gonna grab it anyway. Undiscovered Country, number 3. Number 4, kind of dig this cover, especially, I don't know if that's supposed to be reflective or like what the hell it is, but if it's reflective, I like that kind of stuff. If not, then it's still cool. Number 5. 6. 7. I think a couple of these were second printings, like this one was. Yeah. And I wasn't like, I was like, oh, you know, let's grab a bunch of those, and I wasn't even paying attention to that one. So, but I figured, you know, what the hell, I'll get it and like replace it with the first printing at some point. Number 8 and number 9. I don't know what they're up to now. I don't think they're too much further past 9. So I think 10 may have just dropped in December. I could be wrong. I'll look it up after this video if I remember. Another one that I kept seeing this damn cover. The coloring, the samurai armor, the swords, it's Aftershock, and I dig a lot of their books. But Disaster Inc. number 1, like I've just seen this cover at several shops, and I was like, what the hell is this damn book? And just never really looked into it, never thought about it too much. And I was like, you know what, to have all the issues there, so fuck it, let's get it. There's 1, there's 2. Kind of like this cover too with the butterflies. Kind of reminds me of Psylocke. 3, 4, and 5. As far as I remember, it was just a 5-issue series. I don't think it was 6, but I double checked that. Pretty sure it was 5 because I grabbed everything they had there. And then over to Boom Studios. Here is Mega Man Fully Charged number 3 and number 4. Oh, you know what? I just realized I picked up the first 2 issues from this shop, from Jay's Comics, I think over the summer. I think it was July, yeah, for like the July 4th sale. I just happen to be back in time for that. And last up, issue that has eluded me. I missed this issue, don't know how. Vault Comics, another dope book that I was digging. Sarah and the Royal Stars, number 9. Again, I have no idea how I missed this issue. I have all the other ones, and like at some point I think I marked that I had it, like just on my little checklist, not on my collection, like where I keep my collection, like store or whatever, but I just marked that I had it. I was like, wait, I don't have it. So why did I, like, I just hadn't seen it. So I was lucky to finally come across it and got it half off, so that worked out. So that is everything that I picked up from Jay's Comics New Year's liquidation sale. Well, day 1. Day 2, you'll see that in a separate video because tons more comics, cool stuff, and I'll be talking about a whole lot of other shit. So yeah, it was pretty successful. Did damn near what I wanted to do. I wanted to pick up some Nightwing and check out some other series. So I got Undiscovered Country, got those Image First of Oblivion Song, Ice Cream Man, and Disaster Inc. And what I said, Nightwing, some variants on some duplicates of variants, especially that Wonder Woman 767 or 766, because fucking gorgeous. Ascender, got Firepower, yeah. So tons of cool stuff, mainstream indie books, exactly what I want to do. So that was day 1. Let me know your thoughts on that. Everything there. I mean, if you read some of the series I talked about that I haven't read before, keep it spoiler free, but share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have some fun. And then be on the lookout for part 2, where I will show off even more dope books and have some more stories. So, all that good stuff. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON. Thanks for watching, and peace out.